Hello? Hello? Amongst the camera clicks, here we go. Hello there, hi, how you doing? Hanzo here at the Hanzo Honey House. Gonna get back into Ken Griffey Jr. presents Major League Baseball. Hope you're feeling well, hope you're feeling fine. Let's get back into the mix here just to see where we're at, what's going on here. So let's check the schedule. We were kind of rolling. We are rolling right now. Got a nice little streak going in early June. And we get the final game in Toronto. Let's check this. No, we don't want stats. We don't care about stats, do we? We do not. Let's let's see. Check standings. That's what we want. So Toronto is leading the American League East, half a game ahead of Baltimore, 30-25. And then we, as the Oakland Athletics, we're running away with the AL West. There were only 4 teams back then before Houston got moved over to the AL West. So, yeah, we're just rocking and rolling. Let's check the lineups here. I think we're just gonna run it like we did before. We got Blankenship, Gates, Sierra, McGuire, Brocious, Barry Brown in the DH. We got Steinbach behind the dish, Armas, and Bordick at the end of the line. And across the way, we got Ricky, Henderson, White, Alomar, Carter, Ulleru, Molitor, Sprague, Borders, and Fernandez. So, on the bump today, I think old man Welch has got a score to settle with an old teammate of his. They were both on the 89 team. Dave Stewart got traded to Toronto with Ricky Henderson. At the same time, they won some championships in the real world, which is kind of crazy, but hey, it is what it is. He was on the decline, but he was still pretty decent nonetheless. So, here we go. We have the Oakland Athletics at the Toronto Blue Jays in Canada.
Play ball.
Let's go. I just still find it funny how it's like that slow record startup. Yeah. And here we go. First pitch to Lance Blankenship. Swings at the first pitch. Pops it up, and center field's there to get it for the first out of the game. Here's Brent Gates. Gates trying to be a little patient. Dude, not as good as he used to be in the late 80s. But he takes a hack at it, and Gates hits a home run off of Stu, and boy, did that fly a mile. Brent Gates with his 5th of the year. 423 feet. Oakland up 1-0. Here it is. Sierra's like, I want some of that action too. Foul! Sierra's like, I don't know you, Stu, but you know what? Throw me something good. In on the hands. Moves over from second, gets the second out of the inning. Here's Mark McGuire, 8 home runs, batting .472. He was also on the 89 team with Stu. Last championship for the Oakland Athletics. Line drive to left field, hits the wall. McGuire rounding second, gonna make an easy double. Stu getting pounded early. McGuire at second for Scott Brocious. Brocious swings at the first pitch as he sees it's a blooper. Runners at the corners. Stu is not having a good day today. They are jumping all over this man. Brown. Jerry Brown, 1 home run at batting .318. Can he get on base? He hits a fly ball. Barely foul. We do it again. Here's the 0-2. Brown pops, and they jump up and snag it at third to end the inning. Oakland gets 3 hits, one of which is that Gates home run after half of 1. Oakland up 1-0. Here's the man of steel, Ricky Henderson. Swings to the first pitch. Armas is in foul territory. He gets it for out number 1. Got to keep Henderson off the bases. He's fast. Come on, White now. Strike 1. Nice. Strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Oh, Gates moves over, plays it on the hop. Over to McGuire for out number 2. Here's Alomar. Alomar line drive gets by Sierra. Brown in the corner is going to be in there for a double A. Here's Joe Carter. Carter. Nice. Strike 1. Keeping it on the hands. That's strike 2. Here's the 0-2 to Carter. Hits him with the slow pitch. Can Blankenship get there? No. Alomar's going home. Testing Blankenship, who does not make the throw. 1-1. Carter ties it up on that RBI single. Olerud right to Bordick, over to Gates to end the inning. Blue Jays put 1 on the board after 1. Tied at 1. Stu's back out there to Terry Steinbach now. Steinbach, 95. He still has some of that gas. Nicknamed Smoke for a reason. Foul ball, another one. Here's the 0-2 to Steinbach. He swings right through 69. He doesn't like it, but it's true. Out number 1, first strikeout for Stu. Here's Marco Armas. Armas trying to get something going for the boys. Liner to right field, and it's played by White back into the infield. Actually, that's Henderson out there in center field. Armas on for Mike Bordick. Bordick. He hits the tower and fly ball. Doesn't look like it's going to drop into anybody else's glove, so it's out number 2. Top of the lineup now. Blankenship finally hitting over 2. 208 with 4 home runs does Blankenship have. Let's see if we can put more on the board. Blankenship ropes one to the fence. Rounding first is Blankenship, and he's feeling ballsy, going home. He makes it. RBI double for Lance Blankenship. 2-1 Oakland. Gates puts it on the ground. They're not going to get Blankenship, but they get Gates at first to end the inning. Blankenship got 2 hits, has an RBI. Puts Oakland up 2-1 after 1.5. Here's Paul Molitor. Molitor. He swings at the first pitch. It stays in the yard, hits the wall. Blankenship plays it on the hop. And he's in there with a double. Here's Ed Sprague. Sprague in on the hands. Gates on the hop, over to McGuire for out number 1. Here's Borders. Fastball. Armas misplays it. But what's this? He's toast at third because Blankenship's got a cannon in short left. Boy, nice play. We got Blankenship picking up the slack here. Fernandez fouls out. Fouls out in foul territory to end the inning after 2. 2-1 Oakland. Ruben Sierra's up next. Stu trying to find a groove here. Catches the outside corner of the plate for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 to Sierra. Swings to the next pitch. He puts a laser out. Beats the right fielder. Hits the fence. Rounding first to Sierra. Going over to second. Sierra with a stand-up double. McGuire's up now. Sierra with a medium lead at second. McGuire not in a rush. Swings through 95. Yikes. Here we go. The 0-2. And McGuire. It's high. It's up there. And it's gone. Second deck home run for Mark McGuire. 9th of the year. A 2-run job. Let's see the tape measure on this thing. 464 feet. Puts another 2 on the board. And Oakland's up 4-1. No outs. Here's Brocious. Stewart struggling. Got the stash. And Brocious is like, I'm going to put 1 in foul territory. Very, very slimly. 1-1 to Brocious. He hits it a little late, but he moves over from second, plays it, and he gets the first out of the inning. They needed that one for real, for real. Smoke. 92. Slow one down here. He might be chased a little early. Brown's like, I will put a charge in 1. The boys brought the bats today. Here's the 0-2 to Brown. Brown, liner to left field. Brown is on with a single. Steinbach's next. Brown takes a nice lead at first. Stu not even checking him. Steinbach. Liner down the first base line. Oldred plays it. Goes to second. Goes back to first with Stewart covering for the double play. Wow. Well done, Toronto Blue Jays. 2.5 down, but Oakland puts up 2 on the board. 4-1. Oakland. Here's Ricky Henderson now. Henderson, falling left field, gets by Bordick. Blankenship puts it back in. Henderson on. Here's Devon White. White swings at the first pitch. Oh, Gates tried to play Henderson, but he's like, nope, I'm going to catch it. Let's see if he can get the double play this time. There's the 1-1. Okay, here we go. Bang, boom, out of the inning. Well done. Gates is like, I tried to do that last time. It didn't work out so well. To end the inning after 3. Oakland up 4-1. There's Armas. He misplayed that ball earlier, but Blankenship had his back. 93 down the pipes for strike 1. Armas flies out to second base for the first out of the inning. Here's Bordick. Bordick. Not the greatest arm at short, but his glove's pretty solid. That's why he stays in the lineup. Fouls it back off the tip of the bat. The 0-2 to Bordick. He gets jammed a little bit there, plays it off the hop, and it is the out number 2. Here's Blankenship. Swings at the first pitch, barely gets enough wood on it, and he doesn't outrun the throw. Ouch. 3.5 down. 4-1, Oakland. Here's Joe Carter. Carter to Bordick. Bordick across the diamond, barely gets Carter. Carter's not known for his speed, but Bordick is not known for his arm either, so Bordick wins that exchange. Out number 1. Here's Oldrew, lines right back to Bordick. Speaking of Bordick, out number 2. Molitor throws a bat at it, misses it. Oh, and that's a nice pitch there. Already down 0-2. The snake to Armas to end the inning. 4 down, 4-1, Oakland. Here's Gates. Gates already having a home run from the left side. He hits it to third. He is not going to outrun that for out number 1. Here's Sierra. Sierra's like, can I hit a home run? Nope. But, oh, I thought he was going to get on base with that, but he did not. Out number 2. Here's McGuire. McGuire has a home run in this game. Catching up with Sierra with 9 on the team. Here's a liner to left field. Henderson plays it on the hop, throws it back in. McGuire is on with a single. Here's Scott Brocious. Brocious, known for some pop on the team. Top 3 in home runs. Stuart Huffing. He hits him, but defense plays high and gets the inning. That is 4.5 down. Oakland up 4-1. Here's Ed Sprague. Sprague bloops one right to Gates for out number 1. The boys can barely get it around the horn there, which is crazy. Oh, Bordick gets it. And here's Fernandez. Toronto already down 2 outs. Oh, Gates lays out for it. Ends the inning. 5 down. Top 6. 4-1. Oakland. Stu still out there. Still huffing. Brown, like, that's cool. I'm going to hit the ball that way. Oh, that's a good arm at short. Tony Fernandez. Got to watch out for that guy. Here's Steinbach. Steinbach's like, I know your strategy, Stu. I'm gonna let you throw, bro. I'm gonna let you throw. Very patient, Terry Steinbach. Not worried about nothing. He's showing the wood because he has it. The 2-2, that might have gone out, but that's okay though. He made him throw it. And that is going to end the day for Stu. 4 runs on 9 hits, 52 pitches. Cox checking in. Base is clear for Armis. 2 outs. Cox throwing the first pitch slowly at 50 miles an hour. Strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Armis gets in it on the hands and he flies out to Fernandez to end the inning. 5.5 down. Welch has a comfortable lead. 4-1. Here's Ricky Anderson. Had a decent year in Toronto that year. 21 home runs. Oh boy, but Welch is pounding the strike zone. In on the hands. Blankenship's there to snag it on the fly for out number 1. Here's Devon White. There's the ball. There's a strike. There's another strike. Pound in the strike zone, old man Welch. He jams him. Gates plays it to McGuire for out number 2. Here's Roberto Alomar. Alomar swings with the first pitch he sees. Gates plays it to McGuire to end the inning. We're cruising. 6 down. Oakland up 4-1. Cox is out there. Bordick swings at the first pitch, and Olerud moves over to foul territory to snag it for out number 1. Here's Blankenship. Strike 1. Blankenship puts a charge in one. Gets by Henderson. Hits the wall. Blankenship rounding first. Henderson gets it in fairly quickly, but Blankenship is there. 1 on for Brent Gates. Already has a home run in this game that started the offensive onslaught. He hits it foul. We do it again. The 0-2 to Gates. Oh, hits him with the slow ball. And that is Huffin. All she wrote. 2 outs now. Sierra's up. That was on the outside part of the plate. 94. Sierra's like, that's cool. I'll hit this one instead. The runners at the corners for Scott Verocious. Oh no, sorry. Mac attack. Mark McGuire's up. He also has a home run this game. Oh, lines to second to end the inning. That was a hard hit ball, but it went absolutely nowhere. Stretch time. Oakland up 4-1. Welch out there looking cool as a cucumber with the 1.25 ERA. Carter jazzed up and ready to go. Strike 1. He swings on the next pitch. Gates gets it on the ground over to first for out number 1. Here's Olerud. Olerud scorches one to right field. Sierra plays it on the hop. Limits him to a single. Here's Molitor. Can the boys get a double play here? No, but Armis almost got him at first. Almost. If he would have let it drop, that would have been the easiest double play in his life. But never mind, the boys want to flash the leather. Let them flash the leather. Blankenship ends the inning by snagging that in left. 7 down. Oakland up 4-1. Cox out there for another inning of work. The boys are just like, hey, you can throw the ball all you want. It's fine. You know, I'll even do you a favor and swing at 1 or 2. That's a blooper. Brocious is on. Jerry Brown, 1 on, no outs. 91, straight down the pipes. Strike 1. Swings on the next pitch. That's a grounder. That's an easy double play right there. For sure. Base is clear for Terry Steinbach. Steinbach hasn't hit a home run in a while. Maybe he's due. What do you say? Liner down the line, fair ball. Steinbach not known for his speed, so he's just going to hang on to it for a single. He would have been dead to rights at second base. Here's Marco Armis. Armis looking at Cox, huffing. He's in on the hands. They go short side. Steinbach's throwing out at second to end the inning. 7.5 down. Oakland 4-1. Toronto's really clamped down the defense to stop Oakland's bats. Let's see if Oakland can hold it. First pitch to Borders is line foul. Doesn't even bite on the second offering. Here's the 0-2. Armis over from third. He gets a hold of it. Out number 1. Here's Fernandez. Roche just kind of stuttered a little bit, but he's there to get the out. Here's Henderson now. Henderson. Oh, yeah. Oh, now Welsh is huffing. Oh, but Armis misplayed the ball to allow Ricky Henderson to get a hit. Actually, this kind of works because he's going to go. That is going to be. Oh, Henderson's toast. Oh, he got greedy and got thrown out by Brocious from center field. That's when you believe in yourself, you always try to do something you shouldn't be doing, and that was proof of it right there. After 8. Still 4-1, Oakland. Bordick. Okay, here we go. He puts the charger one. If it stays fair, it's out of here. No way. Mike Bordick put just enough wood on it to hit it over the tall fence out there and left. 381 feet for a home run, Mike Bordick. Wow. Blankenship's like, I want some of that. Can I has one too? Can I has? No, that's okay. It is quite all right. Here's Gates now. Cox trying to finish his day. Toronto trying not to sell another pitcher out there to just put him up the creek without a paddle. But hey, Oakland's doing them some favors here. Here's Sierra, last at bat for the Oakland Athletics. Up 5-1 here. Cox trying his best to get out of the inning, but Sierra's like, no sir, you have to throw some more. Skip's like, I'm not putting anybody else out there, bud. You're on your own. McGuire's like, all right, that's cool. Can I hit another home run off this guy? No, but that's gonna bloop in for a single. 2 on for Scott Brocious. Brocious looking to keep the streak going. 44 miles an hour. Cox is like, buddy, I need out of here. Oh, and it's a towering foul ball. We do it again. Oh, but that's a grounder, and that's going to be thrown to first, and they get out of the inning. An unlikely home run by Bordick gives them yet another insurance run, 5-1. Oakland. Toronto 3 outs away from losing the series and possibly first place in the AL East. First pitch, first strike, first out. Here's Joe Carter. Carter looks at the inside part of the plate, strike 1. Lines to Gates. Gates and McGuire to second out of the inning. Almost rated around the horn that time. Here's Olerud. Fouls it straight back. Welsh is like, this is my game and my game alone. Oh, that's a ball. Oh, but McGuire catches on the fly, and that is the ball game. Oakland beats Toronto 5-1. Astro manager gets a vote of confidence from ownership. Good for them. Something tells me they'll know a thing or two about a trash can in their future. Looking at the box score for Toronto, everybody got a hit except for Sprague and Fernandez. Stu got a strikeout. Cox got a strikeout. Gave up 5 earned runs between the two of them. Gates, McGuire, and Bordick with home runs. Blankenship. Actually, everybody got a hit today. Good job. Welsh with the complete game. Gave up 1 earned run on 8 hits. That'll probably raise the ERA to like $1.76. Around the league, we got the Reds, the Mets, the Cubs, the Dodgers, the Marlins, the Pirates, and the Phillies winning their games. In the American League, we got the Mariners, the Red Sox, the Tigres, the Indians, now known as Guardians, the Brewers smashing KC, Texas beating the Yankees, and the game you just watched here, Oakland beating Toronto 5-1. That, friends, has been Ken Griffey Jr. presents Major League Baseball. The road trip stays going when the Athletics take it to Baltimore. And Fernando trying to redeem himself from the last time they played. Actually, now that I really would like to know now. Let me see. Let me see something. What did I say earlier? $1.76. It lowered his ERA to $1.23. Wow. I think he's like our best pitcher, I think, Bob Welsh. I mean, Vince Horseman, Gossage gave up the ghost. Kelly Downs doing all right for himself. 5 wins, 1 loss, $1.72. Carsey, $1.38. Ron Darling and Van Poppel give up all the runs on our team. It seems like when they pitch, they're not great. They win games, but they're just not great. That's very interesting. All right. Well, that again has been Ken Griffey Jr. presents Major League Baseball, a Super Nintendo Classic. Play it where you can. Thank you, lurkers, mods, followers, subs. You all rock. Thank you so much. And until next time, we may see you tomorrow or next week. Until then, take care.